For many, a kitchen hood is just a shiny appliance that looks good, needs to match the rest of the kitchen suite, and removes smoke, right? Well, you're only half right. With so much information out there, it's hard to get the right answers. And today, we're going into what no one tells you about kitchen hoods, the stuff that actually matters when you use one every single day. The number one thing people get wrong is the CFMs, or the cubic feet per minute. That's often the headline most people look on when they're looking at specs. But in reality, a high CFM rating alone doesn't guarantee good performance. You can have a very powerful hood that still underperforms if the ducting design, capture area, or installation aren't properly executed. For effective ventilation, the hood must fully cover the cooking surface, at a minimum matching the width of the cooktop, and providing enough depth to capture the rising smoke and heat. Without proper coverage, even a strong hood won't perform as well since it has a smaller capture area. This is a great example of a 54-inch Wolf Pro wall hood having a wider capture area compared to that of a 48-inch range. When selecting a higher powered hood, typically anything over 400 CFMs, many local building codes require the addition of makeup air. And if you don't know, makeup air refers to the replacement air that is brought into a building to compensate for the air that is exhausted by the ventilation systems. Makeup air ensures that there is a balanced airflow, maintaining indoor air quality and comfort while preventing negative pressure conditions. This requirement is often overlooked during planning, which can lead to an unexpected HVAC cost later in your project. That's why proper design and a professional installer are critical. Ventilation is not just about the hood itself, but how it integrates with the entire home. Next is the noise factor. Most people focus on aesthetics and airflow ratings, but noise level can sometimes be overlooked. A high-powered hood can be extremely loud, which can disrupt conversation and change how the kitchen feels during everyday use. Kitchen hoods are measured in zones rather than decibels. Zones measure how loud something feels to the human ear, which makes them more useful for consumers. Decibels measure sound intensity, but they don't translate as intuitively to the perceived loudness. Lower zones is going to be quieter. Higher zones, it's going to be a little bit louder. Also, don't forget the cleaning and maintenance, as most people forget or put it away for a later time. A ventilation hood is only as effective as its internal components. Grease accumulates quickly, and when the filters aren't cleaned regularly, airflow is reduced and the risk of grease-related issues increases. Simple maintenance makes a meaningful difference. Cleaning the filters about once a month can significantly improve performance and help keep your kitchen operating safely and efficiently. Be familiar with the type of filter you have and where to find it. There are charcoal filters, mesh, baffles, as well as a few others. And if you have any questions on the kind of filter you have or how to clean them, please leave a comment below. Next, let's briefly touch on ductless versus ducted hoods and what you really need. On the left, we have ductless, or recirculating is what some might call it. These type of hoods don't actually remove pollutants from your home. They pass through an air filter and then release it right back into the kitchen. Over-the-range microwaves are a common example of this type of ventilation. While these setups can reduce odors, they don't eliminate heat, moisture, or combustion byproducts. On the right, you can see a ducted hood. If improving indoor air quality is the goal, especially in kitchens with gas cooking, using a ducted setup to vent air to the outside is the only truly effective solution. Hoods aren't a one-size-fits-all. One thing that surprises a lot of homeowners is that kitchen hoods don't have to be stainless steel or follow a cookie-cutter design. Today, there are a wide range of options that allow the hood to blend seamlessly into an overall kitchen aesthetic. You can see in the upper left, we have an under cabinet. Upper right is a downdraft. We have a ceiling extractor on the bottom left, a wall chimney hood down in the middle, and then we also have island hoods on the bottom right. And there are many others to choose from as well. Many brands offer custom hood solutions like VentiHood. There are inserts you can build around, or you can put together a beautiful metal custom centerpiece like both of these. This approach lets you prioritize performance while giving designers and homeowners far more freedom in how the hood looks and feels within your space. I'm going to leave you with a few last-minute tips that may get overlooked. First is shorter duct runs and fewer turns. This means the shorter the path outside, the better the ventilation will work. And every elbow in the ductwork reduces efficiency and increases noise, so please be mindful when planning with your HVAC professional. Next is turn the hood on before you start cooking to establish a proper airflow. Don't wait for the smoke or odors to appear, because then it's too late. And our last tip is allow the hood to run for several minutes after cooking. This will ensure that you fully clear the heat, moisture, and any lingering contaminants. So those are some details that most people aren't told about kitchen hoods. They're not just simply an afterthought in the kitchen planning process. They're a ventilation system that rely on proper sizing, airflow, placement, and ductwork to perform the way that they're supposed to. And if you found this video helpful, please be sure to like the video and subscribe for more practical appliance insights.